Hi everybody and welcome back to my War Games hobby channel. Alec here. I just thought I'd give you an update of my latest project, which has taken quite a long time to do, but it is finally finished. It's a project for Lion Rampant, as you know, a set of rules that I've been using quite a bit in the last couple of years, I suppose, really. And anyway, here they are. Take a look. So here it is. It's my 100 Years War French army. It's taken me about 6 months to paint these. I really don't paint very fast these days. I've got a lot of other commitments and I can only do it on occasion, but they finally finished. So let me go through what they are. The first two units here are knights, French knights, and the unit at the end is a unit of French heavy cavalry. They're backed by the far there. We've got a unit of crossbowmen with pervises, and another unit of crossbowmen behind them without pervises. I can either use those just as they are, or I could in fact split them up into two units of a skirmish crossbowman instead. It's up to me, but they cost the same points anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Then over here we have a unit of heavy infantry, and then behind them they've been upgraded, or could be upgraded if you wanted to, although in fact I'm more than likely use these as an upgrade heavy infantry to make them veteran, makes them better on attack. Alternatively, because that would be 6 points, or I can split them up if I wanted to two units of dismounted knights or elite infantry. I will probably use them though as upgraded heavy infantry veterans, so they can attack as well as defend, and these I would probably leave as just normal heavy infantry that are better off defending. They've got obviously spears mainly, and these have got two-handed weapons. So that comes to 36 points. If I did split these units up to two units of dismounted knights, then it would be 42. So there we go, it's finally finished. Oh, there in the middle you'll see my commander, who would in fact be attached to one of the two knights. Possibly, or if I thought that was a bit risky, I could even attach her to one of the other two units here and take one of these figures away. And that, you can see, is the Joan of Arc. Done a reasonable paint job. I'm quite happy with her. I think the flag could be better, but there we are. It'll do. I'm not a brilliant painter, but I do a reasonably good job. I use contrast paints and the Army Painter paints as well, the speed paints, and they've turned out really, really well. I'm very happy with them. All I've got to do now is use them in a game. I will be doing an English army as well to fight them with. In fact, you can see there on my painting table the first unit of dismounted knights, which would be elite infantry, and I've also managed to make up a unit of mounted bows. Now that's unusual. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to use those, but I've had enough bodies and horses to make up a unit of bowmen. Mounted bows were used a lot in the raids in 100 Years War, but once they arrived at a battle they would dismount. But in a skirmish game, whether I use them and like that and count as a skirmish unit with bows, or whether I dismount them and have dismounted figures, I don't know. I've got to work that one out. But they would just happen to be spare, so I made them up into a unit of mounted longbowmen. But it's going to take me probably another 6 months to paint those up, the rate that I paint. Although it's fair to say that in the spring and summer I tend to do more painting than in the winter months. You'd think that would be the other way round, but I've been very busy this winter. And so there we are. They will get done eventually. I'm not in any hurry to make them up. I just like to eventually get them finished so I can use them against my finished French. So there we are. I hope you enjoyed looking at those. I'm really pleased with them, and I'll let you know when I use them in a game. I'll probably video the game to see how they get on, because I think we all know that the first time you use an army on the table that you spent months and months painting, they normally get hammered, don't they? Well, and certainly they do with me. I'll let you know how I get on, or I'll let you watch the slaughter when it happens. I expect I'll be playing Graham and his English. He's got an English army finished. He's raring to have a go against these, and Yeah, that'll be when I use them. So when that happens, I will record it and let you watch the slaughter take place. Right, that's it, guys. Happy New Year to you, and enjoy your war games. I'll see you again soon.